Hi guys, Jess here from the Scrappy Sisters. So in this video I'm showing you how I do the cover page for my Project Life albums. I have 3 albums and they all have the same cover page. I hope you enjoy it. Hi guys, Jess here. So I was thinking, because it is January and you guys are all starting your new albums for the year, that I would show you how I do my albums for a full year. So my album for 2017 consisted of 3 albums, and I had 4 months in each album. And so what I'm showing you here is my starter page. So each of my 3 albums had the exact same starter page. Oh, sorry, I lie. Obviously they were all unique and had different embellishments and things like that, but the core idea looked the same. The same technique was used for each 3 pages, and the same thickers and lettering was used on each 3 of my front pages. They also all had the same ending page, which I have a video for. I also have a video for my spine labels, and I also have a flick through to show you as well. So as you saw before, I just used texture paste and 3 different stencils, a spotty one, a sort of spark firework one, and a swirl. And then after that had dried with the texture paste, I then sprayed on my different Heidi Shines or mists that I have. I use texture 12 by 12 paper, so I actually use the back side of this because the back side isn't textured, it's smooth. And I thought that the texture paste and all of that would show up nicer on a smooth page. So I'm using purple, teal, green, coral, navy, and gold. And so once that's finished, I put it outside to dry in the sunshine, and I'm just using my Project Life corner rounder to round just the 4 outside corners. And I am now cutting it into photo size sections to fit into a standard Project Life pocket. And these are design D, I want to say D. I'm not 100% sure though, so don't hold me to that. It's the one that's got the 2 4x6 going horizontally at the top and the bottom, and then the vertical 4x3s or 3x4s, however way you say it, through the middle. And the reason why I only rounded the corners is because I want it to kind of look like it's one big 12 by 12 page that all matches in together. And so each of my 3 albums have this same sort of style front cover. They've all got the same sort of spray Heidi Shine concept going on. They all have the same thickers that say 2017, and they all have the same of these little letters that I just got from Kmart, I think, a long time ago though. They're not current stock. I just used the first 3 letters of each month. And so this says, what does this even say? Is this April to August? Can't remember, sorry. And I can't see it. I'm on my phone and my phone screen is tiny. But they all have that same happening in the same position, in the same spot on each 3 of my album covers. So when it comes to embellishing, the embellishing is a little bit different, but the general idea is the same. They all have a camera the same as that one because I've got the diamond press camera die and stamp. They all have sequins. My first one had only gold sequins and a lot of them. This one I've used less and rainbow sequins. And then the top 2 and the bottom left are not embellished on any of my front pages, so they are all similarly the same idea. I've really only embellished the middle row a lot. And I kind of went with the idea of the first one being take a picture, do the photograph, the middle one sort of being a tag, a label, a concept, and then the next one being about our family and about who we are in our life. And each one of my albums has been similar in that kind of idea and story. So I'm just having a play now with how I want them to look. As I said, this second one over is the tag one. Each one of them has a tag of some description. It might only be tiny, it might be really big. And I'm just thinking about how to embellish that and how to make it look cute. I really loved that glittery frame, but it's silver glitter, and I didn't want to start introducing silver when I'd use gold everywhere else. And then I found that little frame there with the little love heart, and I thought that was so cute, so I wanted to use that. Then I remembered that I had this photo that I'd actually just thrown in the trash because I didn't need it and because it wasn't a full size one. I have a little pocket of all my leftover photos, but because it was such a tiny one, I thought, you know what, I'll just trash it. It won't matter. And so I pulled it back out of my trash bin because I thought this would be perfect on here because it's a picture of the three of us and it's a nice photo. So there's my little family element. On one of my other front covers, I used little wood veneer chips, a big symbol for a man, like a man figure, a girl figure, and then a little tiny man figure, which I thought was super cute. On my third album, I used wood veneer again, and I used a little house. And then coming out of the chimney, I have a big heart, a medium heart, and a small love heart. And I thought that was really cute just to symbolize the three of us and our family and that. So I really liked that idea. On my first front cover page, again, I've got the camera in the same position, but instead of the word shine, it says hello. On the last one, on my last album cover, I'm trying to think, I don't know if it even has a word. I think it's got a picture. I think it's got a bicycle. But you know, as I said, they're all the same, but they're actually all different. And I just love that that is another way of tying my albums together and having them all match. My actual, physically, the three albums are the same. They're the same design. So on the shelf, you know, those three bright pink ones with the arrows on them, that's the same year, which I'm really happy that I've got three the same and that they match for the year. That makes my OCD very happy. As I said, so in this series, I've got this one, which is how do I do my cover pages. I've got another one, which is how do I do my end page. I've got how do I do my spinal labels, and then I've got a flick through. The flick through is only of the one album. I didn't think you needed a flick through of all of them. The flick through is so you can see the Project Life spreads and the 12 by 12 spreads, but it was also just to sort of show you how I choose to set out my albums for a year, just because I know a lot of you will be starting to make that decision coming into 2018. So in case you're wondering now, and I haven't told you before already, I do weekly Project Life, and it's on a double page Project Life spread. And so in between, so it's like Project Life on the left, and then a 12 by 12 layout. So two of them, because they're back to back in the one pocket. And then the other half of the week, Project Life on the right. And so that's why I need a cover page and an ending page, because otherwise I don't have any need for those. And originally I'd done a cover page for my very, very, very first album, and then thought I would just use cute Project Life cards as the starting page and the finish page for the other parts of the album, because I was thinking originally they don't need a cover page. It's not the start of the story. It's, you know, partway through. But I decided I didn't really love just the Project Life cards. It didn't suit the way my album was looking, because I do embellished 12 by 12 spreads. I wanted to jazz up that front page a little bit. In the past, I have embellished my Project Life spreads, but I have found that I did not have time to do 12 by 12 and embellish Project Life. So I've been leaving the Project Life really simple, but embellishing my 12 by 12s. Well, actually doing 12 by 12s, which I just love. They're probably my favorite more than Project Life. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this layout, this idea. I know I've chatted on, but I hope this information is helpful for your 2018 albums. Thanks, guys. Please like and subscribe.